Pop icon Connie Francis has died at the age of 87. She took the music world by storm more than 70 years ago, and you may recall just recently had a resurgence of fame on TikTok when her hit song, Pretty Little Baby, went viral.
Well, it turns out Francis grew up in Belleville, New Jersey, and today we found out her impact there is still visible. Connie Francis was an undeniable force whose wholesome songs made up the fabric of pop music in the 1950s and 60s. Francis sold more than 40 million records before she was 25, and in 1960 became the first female artist to reach the Billboard Top 100. The pop icon made her mark on movies as well, with her breakout role in Where the Boys Are. Other musical and romantic comedies followed, capitalizing on her saucy girl-next-door image. But before she became Connie Francis, Conchetta Franco-Nero was born in Newark, New Jersey, and grew up in Belleville. Her childhood home sits on a street now named Connie Francis Court.
There's no doubt she was one of our favorite daughters, and she was just so lovely and so appreciative. You would think that a worldwide superstar, you know, when they come home, they wouldn't necessarily be that way. And she was so gracious.
Francis graduated from Belleville High School, where the auditorium was dedicated in her honor, and her impact is still clear. What does that mean to know that she graduated from the school that you're now the principal of?
Oh, very, very proud to have a person who has such recognition across the country, across the world. And it means a lot to have someone coming from Belleville who's here on our wall of fame.
But Francis was clear that her life was marked more by tragedies than fame. A botched nose job damaged her ability to sing. Her brother was murdered, and she was raped after performing at a music festival in Westbury, Long Island.
She was a vocal advocate for sexual violence victims, and she never stopped talking about that. And it's something that most people, that it's so intimate to them, and especially the trauma she went through, most people would shy away from that. But it's something that she always felt that she wanted to share to help others. And that was just really her nature.
Unfortunately, like most people, we rarely talk about our real feelings, especially to those people closest to us. There are very few of us that do that.
Connie Francis found fame a second time around earlier this year.
Pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you.
Her hit song, Pretty Little Baby, resurged on TikTok, earning her a brand new fan base of supporters who weren't even alive when she first made it big.
Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, I want to thank them all for honoring me. And I want to thank the millions of people who sang along with me on Pretty Little Baby.
Francis told Larry King she rose to fame too soon and didn't learn the lesson she needed to learn by failing when she was young. She told him you only learn by failure, not by success. And part of Francis's life is portrayed in the Broadway musical Just in Time, about the life of Bobby Darin. The show posted a tribute to Francis, saying in part, quote, her legacy lives on through her music and in the hearts of the generations she inspired. And we were just saying it was nice that right before her death, she realized that a whole new generation of people loved her song, right?
Yeah, that she was able to connect with a younger generation. That was the golden age, you know, of Hollywood and in the music industry. And I love listening to all that old music, looking at all the styles. And they were all trailblazers. They all should be remembered.